Hello, my name is Mr. Matthews, and I am your child's math teacher, grade 6. And I just wanted to introduce myself and go over some information that will help you better assist your child in the future as we move forward into this year. First off, I have included my contact information. You can contact me at joey.matthews at district196.org. Our chapters, I've put on this slide that shows the chapters in the order that we're going to work on things. We teach in a little different than what they're used to in the elementary level. We have a daily routine, and that routine does not change very often. First thing they should do is they will watch an instructional video and complete pause problems and the take it to the show problems at the end of the video. This is all done in their notebook, and they upload a picture to Schoology when they have completed the information in the notebook and have finished watching the video. Then they will have a practice worksheet, and there's also a video tutorial attached to that. This is required after the instructional video. And then finally, after they've watched your instructional video, and they did some practice problems, then we have a 4-question quiz that they take and upload into Schoology, which is graded each day. Grading. Our assessments are that the chapter test, or chapter assessments as we call them, is 65% of their grade. Quizzes are 35%. Homework, while we do track homework, homework is not counted into their final grade. We try to make it reasonable and purposeful. And so, like I said before, they'll watch the videos, they do the work, and this is designed to help them be prepared for the quizzes and the test. In class, we practice a learning target that's introduced in the video. And like I said before, our overall goal is not so much that their homework is perfect, but it is giving them a route that they can take to be better successful on the chapter tests and the quizzes. So if your child is not doing very well on the quizzes or chapter tests, and you check in Schoology and you find that their scores are a little low, what I would recommend is you go back, see if they have completed the work prior to it. If they haven't, then that's one of the reasons, is because they're not getting the information that they need and that will help them succeed. So, what can you do? Well, parents as partners, we give you a couple things that we think will help you in your keys to success. Daily. Ask your kids if they watch their daily video. They will have one every single day. Ask them how they did on the quiz. Maybe you want to sit down with them, look at the scores that they got on the work, or look at their completed work, I should say, and prior to taking the test or the quiz, and that way you know if they're prepared. Weekly, have your child share their grades in Schoology. Are they doing their daily work? Look at the homework average. Are they understanding what they're learning? That's where you can look at the quizzes and the assessments. Keeping in touch. From 2 o'clock to 2:15 each day, we're going to do a mini lesson. Now, this is a little different than other classes where that they are assigned a certain time for that class. In my class, we've tried it both ways, and I think a lot of the kids have voiced that they would rather have the mini quiz and then just keep Zoom open for the rest of the time at the end of the day so that they can come in as they need to instead of being required to be there. So at 2 o'clock to 2:15 is going to be the mini lesson, and that is basically going to be the lesson that we covered in the actual classroom that day. 2:15 to 3:30 we'll have what they call drop-in Zoom, and that's where anybody in any class can come in and voice any concerns, ask any questions. If there's a section that they did not understand that day, we can reteach or go back over it. And then at Wednesdays, if they need me for some reason on a Wednesday, just send me a email or a message on Schoology, and we'll set something up that they can come in. It's a little different than other teachers. It gives kids daily lesson options. It gives them a lot more time to ask questions, rather than to sit there for 20, 30 minutes and just listen to me lecture. So again, we're going to do the mini lesson. And then after the mini lesson, then we'll just have open Zoom that they can ask questions on anything that we may have covered before. Speaking of Zoom, there's certain procedures that you should help them to follow prior to and during Zoom classes. For prior to it, find a quiet workspace away from any distractions such as TV, phone, siblings, parents sometimes, anything that could distract them during the actual lesson. They need to have ready for use a pencil, an iPad, a notebook, a calculator. They need to also be somewhere where they can write comfortably. That sitting on steps on a stairwell inside the house is not really what we would like to see. Watch that day's instructional video and complete the workbook prior to the Zoom class. This will help your student be able to figure out what concerns or questions they have for that lesson. And most of all, be ready to listen and work. Well, during the Zoom, your video should be on. The student's video should be turned on, the student facing the camera. Audio is turned off unless the student is asking me a question. Listen and work. This is the time to ask questions about that day's lesson. And no eating during Zoom. In class, this is the kind of things that we require in a classroom. The students don't come in the classroom and sit down and pull out sandwiches or cookies or whatever and start eating while I'm teaching. So when they're on a Zoom, they should treat it as if they have walked into a classroom. Again, one of the biggest things I want to see is I want to see their smiling faces. Or it could be frowns because it's math, but basically I want to see their faces. I don't want to see, pictures of the dog and things like that. These are just a few things that I feel that will help your child achieve success in math class this year. Please contact me at any time. Again, you can use my email address. You can go into Schoology and message me on the classroom. You can call the school between the hours of 2 and 3:30, and they will patch you through to my room. Again, I just want to welcome you. Hopefully this will turn out to be a good year. I know it's been a trying year already, but your students are capable. And with help from both myself and you as the parents, I think we can help them achieve success. So have a wonderful day, and don't hesitate to let me know if you would like to talk during conferences or if you just want to do email or messages. Again, have a great day. Thank you.